Now, Dr. Suzanne Edenfield, President of the Savannah Technical College Faculty Senate, will come forward to bring greetings on behalf of the faculty. She will be followed by Ms. Jennifer Case, who will deliver the challenge.
Good evening, Dr. Love, board members, guests, faculty, graduates, family, and friends. On behalf of the Savannah Technical College's Faculty Senate, we welcome you to the 2016 Savannah Technical College Commencement Ceremony. As Christopher Reeve once said, so many of our dreams at first seem impossible. Then they seem improbable. And then, when we summon the will, they soon become inevitable. Congratulations on completing this leg of your journey. We're very proud of you and wish you much success in your upcoming career.
Stop. You make me cry. You guys can't do that. Thank you all so much for allowing me the honor of being up here and addressing you today. I can't begin to express how much it means to me. Looking out at so many familiar, wonderful, beautiful faces today makes me so incredibly proud. It's actually kind of hard to put into words how proud I am, mostly because I know exactly how much work it took to get us all here to this point at this ceremony today. I know how exhausted we were pretty much all mornings. And I know that there were days that we thought the semester would never, ever, ever end. I personally know about cramming for finals while trying to juggle writing a ridiculously detailed business plan, all with these constant nagging thoughts in the back of my brain reminding me, if you mess any of these things up, you will not graduate. All that and trying to squeeze in a work schedule, what's a weekend? I mean, I know, I'm telling you, I know. But here's the best part, you guys, we did it. We did it, we really did it. We did it. But, now you knew there had to be a but somewhere in there. But there is something very, very important that we have to do now once the celebrating's over, of course. Fellows so close to graduates of Savannah Technical College, I challenge you. First, I want you to really enjoy all of the festivities that come along with this graduation celebration. Your friends, your family, really take it all in. And then I want you to take all of the tools that we have been given by these amazing instructors. As a matter of fact, they deserve as much applause as we do, so let's give our instructors a round of applause as well. So anyway, I want you to take all of these tools and I want you to go and take the next step on your journey of greatness. Because I personally know so many people sitting in this section today, I know firsthand that each and every one of you have the capabilities to do incredible things with your life. And now that you also have the proper equipment to do so, it's going to be a lot easier. Now, I'm not saying it's always going to be easy, and there are going to be times when the path is not very clear, and there probably will even be moments where you wonder, what do I even do with myself now? So I'm going to leave you with this thought. Author John Geddes said, I see myself at a crossroads in my life, mapless, lacking bits of knowledge. Then the moon breaks through and illuminates the path before me. Thank you.
It is now my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Ahmed Kabore. I'm going to save the title for the end of his introduction. Mr. Kabore is a native of Burkina Faso, West Africa. He moved to the United States in 2005 and enrolled in Savannah Technical College's English as a Second Language program. After distinguishing himself as an outstanding student at Savannah Tech, he earned a number of scholarships, which are so very important that our foundation helps us raise, which enabled him to master the English language and to continue his education with us, graduating with honors from our Associate of Applied Science degree in Surgical Technology in 2008. Not an easy task for anyone. After graduating from Savannah Tech, he transferred to Georgia Southern, where he completed a bachelor's degree in health education, a master's degree in public health, and a doctor of public health with concentration in community health, behavior, and education. Dr. Kabore extraordinary accomplishments are far from over. He recently accepted a position with the new government in Burkina Faso, where he will be responsible for helping to build a public health system for his home country. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Ahmed Kabore.
Good evening, Savannah Tech. Come on, let's try it again. Good evening, Savannah Tech. Thank you so much, Madam President, for the introduction. Madam President, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, family, friends, and superheroes class of 2016. We did it. Yes, we did it. And the reason why I said we did it is because I also graduated last month. I have a special connection with Savannah Tech. And for you to understand the connection, I have to take you back. In 2005, I asked my father to help me come to America for my education. And he told me, son, you are too soft. You are too weak. Americans are tough. I don't think you can make it in America. It took me a lot of work to convince him. He took a loan, $3,500 US, for me to come for my education. What I was expecting to do is come to learn English and probably get an associate degree and go home. Class of 2016, you're probably wondering how I made it with $3,500 US. My first week in America, I will tell you a joke. It's funny today, but in 2005, it wasn't funny. Walking to school every morning, I noticed that the girls were smiling at me. And I didn't know why. I didn't know I was good looking, or I didn't know the African charm was so powerful. Until I went to class and I asked my English instructor, what is the deal? And she told me, Ahmed, it's part of the Southern culture. I was disappointed. So what I did, the first thing I did, I came a month before the beginning of the session. I cleaned cars the first week. And the second week, one person called me and said, do you want to work as a cashier? I said, 2 weeks in America with no English. How can I do this? But I said to myself, I will accept the challenge. I received a lot of insults. Can you imagine going to buy your cigarette or buy a drink, and you ask the cashier, and he will look at you like you were talking, I don't even know, because I couldn't remember what they were saying. But I noticed that we were getting the same people in and out of the store, so I looked at them and I tried to memorize what they were coming to buy. And that's how I was able to make it. They will come in, and before they even open their mouth, I have what they want on the table. And they will look at me and say, oh my gosh, you pay attention. I was fighting for my life. The second thing, I took a class, a math class, and I did so well. The math professor asked me, do you want to work as a peer tutor? I said, yes. And that's how I met my Savannah Tech family. You know, coming from Africa, I didn't know what to expect. So with your permission and your help, I would like to recognize some people. Dr. Bergsteiner, Miss Jolene Kivi, Miss Barbara McGee, Miss Kay Arman, and Mr. Sater for the surgical tech people. Thank you so much. They believed in me. Every semester, at the end of the semester, they will call me and ask me, what's the verdict? I will say 4.0. And they will tell me we were not expecting anything less. Class of 2016. In 2008, I was sitting where you are sitting today, wondering what is my next step. I know some of you will continue to get a 4-year degree. Some of you will go to work. If you go on back to school, you will face some challenges. Something funny happened to me the first week at Georgia Southern. One student came to me and asked me, "How old are you, sir?" I told him, "I'm 25. He looked at me and said, "You must feel lonely." I said, "Why?" He said, "People your age are not around anymore." It was funny. So I want you to know that Savannah Tech has given you more than enough to make it if you decide to go get a 4-year degree. If you are going to work, I want you to understand this. Stay focused. You remember your first job, you were the first person at the parking lot, the last person to leave, you doing everything, cleaning, trying to impress everybody. And a few weeks later, you don't care about coming late. You don't care about calling sick. Why? Because as human beings, we get comfortable. I want you to understand that it's normal. But what you can do is just take a step and remind yourself why you are doing what you're doing and why you need the job. Class of 2016. The day I received the email to speak tonight was the day I met with the Burkina Faso government about building a public health system. Like I said, Savannah Tech gave me the wings to fly. Class of 2016, you made some connections. Don't let them end after tonight. Keep up with your professors. Keep up with your classmates. Class of 2016, we did it. I want you to understand this. After tonight, you will be leaving here with brand new wings. And let's all accept the challenge to go and fly. And only let the sky be your limit. Thank you so much. Congratulations.